there's textbooks on our natural cognitive biases, the things that our brains do to adapt to certain situations, all these things that ultimately now's age hinder us. But there's textbooks over textbooks that about these things. And if children learn what their brains do to them at, you know, the late middle school, early high school level, when they can fully understand it and be able to manipulate it for their better, I mean, that alone would change society on its head.
Right.
The idea of knowing like, oh, okay, well, if this situation happens, my brain's going to do this because of this evolutionary blah, blah, blah. So then when this happens, oh, okay, well, I know that this is going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to do this instead. So now I'm capitalizing on the situation rather than just being sucked down into this hole of not understanding what's going on.
Right.
And that's when anxiety and depression and all that shit happens.
Right. Right. So can you step outside of yourself and look at your brain and your whole physical body? Like I said when we spoke last, that we are not our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Know that your brain is just a computer and you're not your brain. So your brain is going to process information and compute like whatever it's been trained to do, whatever's been programmed to do, basically. And so if we think about our lives and what we've experienced, there's been a lot of negative programming. And so, but that's not you. That is not who you are. You are not your brain. And so it's just a program. And so to be able to step outside, when you can step outside and feel yourself there in that awareness of just being you without the body.
I'm doing it right now and it feels weird.
But you realize that the thoughts in your brain and your own thoughts are not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same thing. That separation gives you control back. You're not just a victim.
Is there a woman with a huge ass backing up right now? Is that what that
They're repaving the street out.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a big booty neighbor. I'm sorry.